Hello everybody. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a game in Roblox Studio. This will be more than one episode. I'm not much of a coder myself, but what I'm going to be doing is just like making an obby. It'll be more than one episode for sure though. So today we're just going to be working on making, like, just getting the basics, like placing parts, placing other things, and yeah, we'll just be focusing on that. So before we can do that, I already have some games here. I actually made a video on Cranky's Haunted Forest. Check it out in Roblox. But what you're supposed to do is you click New, go to Classic Base Plate. You can do any of these, but for this video, we're going to be using the base plate. Just click on that, wait for it to load, and there you are. You are in the base plate. So you use W, A, S, and D to move around. E and Q to move up. You can just do this as well. And drag is right click and place things and click things, the left click. And that's kind of everything for the movement. And you'll see a lot of stuff. You may think, wow, this is a very small screen for my workspace. So you're actually able to move this down a bit. I'm going to keep it up here though. I'm kidding. I'm just going to have that right there. And before we do anything else, I'm going to show you how to place things. So by the way, if you go through the floor, just go up until you see this. So what you do is you see this. What you are supposed to do, you see part. Click on it, but there can be a block, sphere, wedge, corner wedge, cylinder. But just to be simple, just click that. And you have this. You can name it anything. This is the actual thing. So we're gonna call this, we'll just keep it part for now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add multiple parts. And we're able to add tons and tons of parts. It really depends on what computer you have. My computer is able to run things pretty well. And you might want to change the color or material. It's plastic right now. You might want to change it to leafy grass. Doesn't look very good. Or marble. Have marble. So what you do is you click on the part in the Explorer. You'll see it in the right area. You click on that, and then you'll have all this. What you can do is you'll say material, click marble. It'll say plastic for you. You can scroll around like this, click wood, and boom, it's wood. And rock, boom, it's rock. And plastic, which is the one that I have right now. And what I'm gonna have is just gonna be snow. And we're able to change the color. It's gonna be like, you can have green and earth green. There's a lot of colors, but what I'm gonna have is a simple white. And you're also able to move it around if you drag this. There's another way. If you come up here, you'll have these four, and you can have select. It's easy, quick. Here it's where it's like you can move like that. And then, but what we're going to be doing is changing the size. You're also able to rotate. I have to do it a lot. And we're going to be changing the size of it. So you see these 6 areas. The red is like that, blue is like that, and then green goes like this. So we have a block, but we're going to have it a bit bigger. You can make it flat, make it small, you can make it slim, you can make it, well, yeah, it's like, can be a lot of things. But right now, we're just going to have it like this. But before a player can really spawn anywhere, you need to go to the toolbox and type in spawn point. And there's a lot of spawn points, but we're just going to use, well, you can use any of them, but we're going to use this one. Ooh, maybe not. We'll use this one. And we can move it around. So we'll have the spawn point be right here. We can have multiple spawn points. So if you want to spawn in a different area, you can spawn in a different area. If you want to have a ton of spawn points, since there's going to be like a lot of players coming into your game possibly, you can have multiple. And yeah, you can have a ton of stuff. Now we got most of the basics down, but since you don't like this, you might not like this look of the base plate. See, base plate right here. You can change the color to pink if you want. You can change it to limestone. And I'm gonna be using dark orange, and I'll have it ice. Looks really bad, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll change it to fabric's pretty good. Now it doesn't look all bad. It's like it's kind of starting to look a lot better. And you can also change it to look like grass. It's actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's 2D, but still looks pretty good for grass, doesn't it? Now, what you can do here, you can go here, add tree. And you can, let's just put the pine tree. This is how pine tree usually looks. And you can move it around. We'll just have it right there for now. We're also able to make our own models. It's going to be get a part. And then we can make this smaller like that. And you can also copy it. You can copy this part. If you press on it, Control C, Control V, can move it. You can move it around. Do a ton of things with it. Now we're going to group it together. Can add another part. And then you can make it a bit taller, a bit bigger. And then if we hold left click, get all three of them, then we can click group. And now they're one thing. It has the three parts. So you're able to move all of it around. And sometimes things might not be anchored. Like this tree, it's not anchored. That means it can fall over. So you want to anchor it. So then it won't fall over. Because then this isn't anchored. If we leave that anchored, if we click play, you'll be able to move it around. And some of you guys might want it to move around. It's like, this isn't moving around right now, but let's say this box of donuts. It's not anchored. And then when you go and play, you're able to move it around or it might fall. Like yesterday, I was building something with my friend, Boney. We put King Ghidorah in. And we had it unanchored. And we play. It completely falls over. So that's why you want to have it anchored, so then that doesn't happen. Apparently these do not work as spawn points, so I'll just get those. And sometimes the things might not work, so yeah, this is neutral spawn. Can make it smaller. And there's the spawn. So then when you click play, you should spawn there. Boom. Look, you spawn there. So yeah, these are this is a quick little tutorial on how to build things in Roblox Studio. And well, of course it's not much, but just knowing this much, you'll be able to do tons of things. You'll be able to just, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys this, but you're able to change the sky. If you see something like this, you're able to click on that, and boom, the sky has changed. But you're also able to have sunset. Now you have a sunset sky. So those are the basics of the game. I'll make another tutorial on this, on how to, well, not really on a how-to, but like if you want to get help with making an obby, I'll be doing that, and I'll introduce some more things on how to do that. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.